Bravo 22 company was first created in 2011. I met a surgeon based at the QE hospital in Birmingham, and he introduced me to a military patient there. That patient told me that when you become wounded, you become incredibly vulnerable. You lose your sense of self, your purpose, and fundamentally, you lose your voice. And this is where the idea for Bravo 22 company came from. It is about giving a voice back to the armed forces community. A new play was created called The Two Worlds of Charlie F, and we only ever anticipated to do 2 performances. That was back in January 2012, and since then, nearly 35,000 people have seen this play. It's had huge success, it's had great critical acclaim, 5-star reviews across the country, but fundamentally what it has done is given a voice to this group of individuals, this group of wounded, injured and sick service personnel, and using the process of theatre, it has boosted confidence, it has boosted their self-esteem, but it's also given them an opportunity for the audience to understand what they've gone through.
The idea that there could be a future for Bravo 22 company, and that future might be that we base it in regions around the country and focusing on the story that comes out of a particular location. Alice and I started talking about whether or not we could actually do it in Buckinghamshire and base it at the Waterside Theatre.
The money provided from the Royal British Legion will enable the project to go forward, supported with money from the Community Covenant funding. We are delighted that this project will again come into Buckinghamshire and raise awareness of what the Royal British Legion can do to support beneficiaries of all ages. Clearly we see the opportunity of coming back to Buckinghamshire as an ideal indication of what the county can offer and the support the county has offered in the past and will undoubtedly provide in the future.
We are looking to recruit people from right across the Buckinghamshire community to join us in developing stories about their involvement with military life based here in Buckinghamshire.
So you might be someone, a service personnel who is wounded, injured or sick, a reservist, a veteran, or perhaps you're a family member. And as long as you're over 18, we want you to get involved. And what will happen is you will give your story and you'll come and meet with our writer and director, and then we'll write a play based on that story and you have the opportunity to be involved.
So in Buckinghamshire we have 2 RAF bases, one in Holton and one in High Wycombe, and we'll be working actively with them, reservists, cadets, and those other avenues. But there are also people who are living in our community who have been serving military personnel and also have their stories to tell.
Now that could be as an actor, backstage as a stage manager, sound, lighting, or front of house, or even you can work in the office looking after press and marketing, getting involved in administration.
Bravo 22 company, they are the creative force and energy behind it that we're collaborating with as the theatre. LAMDA, the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, they have come on board.
I came to see Bravo 22 company perform The Two Worlds of Charlie F at the Aylesbury Waterside Theatre and was completely blown away by the piece of theatre that it was, the emotional impact that it had, the technical brilliance of the performing company, and was very excited to be approached by Alice Driver and the Bravo 22 company to be part of this new project. The idea behind our involvement at LAMDA is to offer some training to wounded, injured and sick service personnel and give them an insight into lighting, sound, stage management, and hopefully offer them the opportunity to broaden their opportunities beyond their service career. I think many of the aspects of technical theatre relate directly to life within the services. For example, we deal with logistics, we have to communicate and work as a team, and I think they're all skills that members of the WIS community will absolutely have. The plan for the training will be to give a number of individuals the opportunity to come to LAMDA in London, where we will deliver a series of classes in core technical skills. So these classes will be stage management and theatrical lighting and theatre sound. We will then give them some practical exercises within those different areas and invite them to come and see Lambda in production at a couple of other London venues. So they will see from basic training, they'll be able to follow the path of those different technical disciplines through to performance.
There are other ways that you can get involved. If you are a member of a school, perhaps you're a school teacher, we have a free education pack that you can download and will be available from January 2015 to download free off the website. Or there will also be free schools workshops available during the run of the performance in March 2015.
Part of the legacy will also be making that script available. And the script will be uploaded, and anybody who wants to access it, use it again in the future, can do that.
Perhaps you're a business and you want to get involved in some way. There are lots of opportunities you can do. You can perhaps give us some money. You can provide in-kind sponsorships, perhaps giving us free printing or free t-shirts. Or maybe you want to sponsor some tickets, so we can offer these to Armed Forces community members who perhaps can't afford those tickets. And finally, you're a member of the public. What do we want from you? Come and see the performance, support this amazing project from the 26th to the 28th of March 2015.
Please get involved. We urge you to come and see us in the pop-in on the Aylesbury High Street, and we'll help you to work out what you can do to help us.
So if you want to get involved in this really exciting project and be part of giving a voice to the Armed Forces community in Buckinghamshire, then have a look at the website and get in contact.
That is probably the most moving thing I've seen for a long, long time.